Is it possible that one change in your daily routine could signal a risk for colon cancer, a condition that strikes over 100,000 Americans each year? Hello and welcome, where today's journey could be a lifesaver. Colon cancer is stealthy, often lurking unnoticed until it becomes a major threat. But what if I told you that your body is already sending out signals asking for help? Among these signals, there's one change in your daily routine so crucial it stands out as a beacon. Ready to uncover this critical sign? Well, let's get started. Symptom number 1, unexpected weight loss. When we talk about weight loss, it's often seen as a goal, something many strive for. But what if your weight starts dropping without any effort on your part? Imagine stepping on the scale and seeing the numbers go down week after week, despite not changing your diet or exercise routine. This unexpected weight loss, while perhaps initially pleasing, can be a silent alarm bell for health issues, including colon cancer. Colon cancer can interfere with how your body absorbs nutrients, leading to weight loss that doesn't make sense given your current lifestyle. It's like your body is a car, and suddenly it's using fuel at an alarming rate, but you haven't changed how much you're driving. This unexplained change is your body's way of signaling that something internal, potentially serious, is amiss. Distinguishing between normal weight fluctuations and signs of concern is key. It's normal for your weight to vary a bit from day to day or even week to week. However, losing more than 5% of your weight within 6 months to a year without trying is a threshold that doctors consider significant. For example, if someone who weighs 200 pounds loses 10 pounds without any changes in diet or activity level, it's time to pay attention and consult a healthcare professional. This type of weight loss is particularly concerning when accompanied by other symptoms of colon cancer, such as changes in bowel habits or abdominal discomfort. It's your body's way of waving a red flag, urging you to look deeper and investigate further. Unexpected weight loss might catch your eye, but the next sign is something you don't want to miss. Symptom number 2, persistent abdominal discomfort. When we think about abdominal discomfort, we often brush it off as just a bad meal or a fleeting issue. Yet, when it persists, becoming a regular unwelcome guest, it's time to listen to what your body is trying to tell you. Persistent abdominal discomfort, including cramps, gas, and pain, can be early whispers of something more serious, like colon cancer. Imagine your abdomen as a bustling city. Now, if there's constant traffic congestion, like cramps or pain, or if the factories are producing too much smoke, gas, it's a sign that something's disrupting the city's flow. Similarly, in your body, these discomforts can indicate that your digestive tract is facing obstacles, potentially from colon cancer. These symptoms might seem common, but when they linger longer than usual, they're hinting at a disruption in your internal workings. Cramps that feel like your abdomen is in a relentless grip, and gas that makes you feel perpetually bloated, or a pain that just won't quit, are not just inconveniences. They're your body's alarm system, indicating possible issues in the colon. Why? Because as the tumor grows, it can block parts of the colon, causing these symptoms. Ignoring these signs is like ignoring a check engine light in your car. Sure, the car might still run for a bit, but the problem could get worse over time. Paying attention to persistent abdominal discomfort and seeking medical advice can catch issues early when they're more manageable. Abdominal pains can be deceptive, but what happens when the discomfort moves beyond your belly? The next sign is subtle, yet it speaks volumes. Symptom number 3, changes in bowel habits. In the narrative of our health, our bowel habits are like daily journal entries, chronicling the story of our digestive system. When these habits change unexpectedly, it's as if the plot has taken an unforeseen twist. Alterations like constipation or diarrhea aren't just minor characters in our story. They can be critical clues, signaling something as serious as colon cancer. Imagine your digestive tract as a highway. Under normal conditions, traffic flows smoothly. But what happens when there's a sudden roadblock, constipation, or conversely, when everything's moving too fast, diarrhea? These changes in your traffic pattern can indicate that something is disrupting the usual flow, possibly a growth or obstruction in the colon. Constipation that becomes more than an occasional visitor, where the struggle to pass stool becomes a regular ordeal, or diarrhea that turns days into a blur of discomfort, These aren't just inconveniences. They're signs from your body urging you to pay attention. Colon cancer can alter how waste moves through your digestive tract, leading to these significant changes in bowel habits. Noticing what's normal for you and acknowledging when something deviates from that norm is vital. It's about tuning into your body's rhythm and recognizing when the beat changes. Are you experiencing more constipation or diarrhea than usual? Have the appearance and consistency of your stool changed? These questions aren't just for contemplation, but action. Our bowel habits tell a story of their own, but there's another often overlooked sign that's just as telling. Don't go anywhere. This is a detail you need to know. Symptom number 4, blood in stool. Finding blood in your stool can be one of the most alarming signals your body could send, a vivid red flag that something's not right within. While it's a sight that can cause immediate concern, understanding what it might mean is crucial for taking appropriate action. Blood in the stool isn't a symptom to be taken lightly, as it could indicate conditions ranging from relatively benign hemorrhoids to something as serious as colon cancer. Hemorrhoids, swollen blood vessels in your rectum or anus, can bleed when you have a bowel movement, leaving streaks of bright red blood on your stool or toilet paper. Though they're uncomfortable, they're often not dangerous. However, blood resulting from hemorrhoids differs significantly from blood that might signal colon cancer. In cases of cancer, the bleeding tends to be more consistent and can make the stool itself appear dark red or black, indicating the blood is coming from deeper within the digestive tract. Colon cancer bleeding occurs when the tumor in the colon grows large enough to bleed. As alarming as it is to see blood in your stool, it's a sign that cannot and should not be ignored. It's your body's way of sounding the alarm, urging you to seek medical attention to determine the cause. The sight of blood can be startling. However, there's more to watch for, including a sign that's easily mistaken for something less sinister. Symptom number 5, fatigue and weakness. In our daily lives, feeling tired or weak might seem like par for the course, especially after a long day. However, when fatigue and weakness linger without a clear reason, refusing to fade even with rest, it's time to listen more closely to what our bodies might be trying to say. This kind of unexplained fatigue can be a subtle yet significant warning sign, possibly pointing towards colon cancer among other health issues. Fatigue related to colon cancer isn't just about feeling tired. It's a profound exhaustion that doesn't improve with sleep or rest, a type of weariness that can make even the simplest task feel overwhelmingly difficult. This happens because colon cancer can affect your body's ability to absorb nutrients properly, leading to a deficiency in the fuel your body needs to function effectively. Additionally, if cancer leads to internal bleeding, it might result in anemia, a condition where your body doesn't have enough red blood cells to transport oxygen effectively, compounding feelings of fatigue and weakness. When this symptom is paired with other warning signs we've discussed, like changes in bowel habits, blood in your stool, or persistent abdominal discomfort, it's a constellation of clues that shouldn't be ignored. It's your body sounding an alarm, signaling that it's time for a checkup to uncover the root cause of these symptoms. Fatigue might seem like a part of everyday life, but in some cases, it's a red flag. Up next, we uncover a symptom that many don't connect to colon cancer. Symptom number 6, iron deficiency anemia. Iron deficiency anemia might seem like just another medical term, but it holds significant weight, especially as a potential harbinger of colon cancer. This type of anemia develops when your body lacks enough iron to produce the hemoglobin it needs for red blood cells to effectively transport oxygen. In adults, particularly in men and postmenopausal women, one common cause of iron deficiency is chronic bleeding, which can occur with colon cancer. Picture your body as a complex transportation system, with red blood cells as the vehicles delivering oxygen to various destinations. Without enough iron, this system starts to falter, leading to fatigue, weakness, and other symptoms of anemia. In the context of colon cancer, tumors can slowly bleed into the digestive tract, often without any obvious blood in the stool, gradually depleting the body's iron reserves and leading to anemia. What makes iron deficiency anemia particularly stealthy is that its symptoms can be subtle and easily attributed to less serious causes or everyday fatigue. This is why it's a significant red flag when detected in populations not typically at risk of iron deficiency, like men and postmenopausal women. Their anemia is often a clue pointing towards hidden bleeding and potentially to colon cancer. Screening for iron deficiency anemia can involve blood tests to check levels of iron and hemoglobin. If anemia is found, further investigation is usually recommended to find its source, which can lead to early detection of colon cancer and other conditions causing bleeding. Anemia might fly under the radar, but what we're about to discuss next is unmistakable and often misunderstood. Symptom number 7, feeling that bowel doesn't empty completely. One of the more perplexing and overlooked symptoms of colon cancer is the sensation that your bowel doesn't empty completely, even after going to the bathroom. This feeling, as if you're not quite done yet, can be both uncomfortable and unsettling. It's like leaving the house with the nagging thought that you forgot to turn something off, except in this case, it's your body sending you an important message. This sensation of incomplete bowel emptying isn't about frequency or how often you go. It's about the feeling that there's still more to come, regardless of how much time you spend in the bathroom. But why does this happen? Imagine your colon as a pathway. When there's a blockage or a growth, such as a tumor, it can prevent waste from passing through smoothly and completely. This obstruction doesn't just cause discomfort, it disrupts the natural rhythm and function of your bowel movements. It's crucial to listen to what your body is trying to tell you with this symptom. While it's easy to brush off as just an off day or attribute it to dietary choices, when this sensation persists, it's signaling that it's time to delve deeper. Colon cancer can silently progress, and symptoms like these are your body's way of waving a red flag, urging you to seek medical evaluation. Trusting your body's signals can be a game changer, but there's one more symptom, often dismissed as age-related, that deserves our full attention. Symptom number 8, narrow stools. Narrow stools, sometimes described as pencil thin, can be a curious and often overlooked symptom. While stool shapes and sizes vary widely from person to person, a significant and persistent change in their width can be a signal worth paying attention to, especially when it comes to colon cancer. Imagine your colon as a tunnel. Now think about what happens when part of that tunnel is narrowed by something like a growing tumor. The space for waste to pass through becomes smaller, which can change the shape of your stool, making it narrower than usual. This doesn't just happen once or twice, it's a consistent change, a pattern that emerges over time. It's like squeezing toothpaste from a tube that's partially blocked. The contents have to adjust to the new, narrower path. Why is this important? Because it points to a possible obstruction in the colon, which could be caused by a tumor growing within. This symptom alone might not mean you have colon cancer, but when combined with other signs we've discussed, like blood in your stool or unexplained weight loss, it's a puzzle piece that can't be ignored. If you notice that your stools have become consistently narrow over a period of weeks, it's time to consult with a healthcare professional. Early detection of colon cancer can dramatically affect treatment outcomes, and observing changes in your stool can be a first step in catching it early. Each change, each symptom, brings us closer to understanding our bodies better. But remember, knowledge is just the beginning. Recognizing these 8 signs is more than just health maintenance. It's an act of self-care that could save your life. Remember, investing time and money into your health is the best investment you'll ever make. Thank you for being someone who invests in their health. I've just released a video unveiling a major breakthrough in health and wellness for those over 40. If staying healthy as you age is important to you, you need to watch this video next.